And the Lord God formed man from the dust of the ground, and breathed into his nostrils the breath of life, and man became a living soul. And the Lord God put the man in Eden, where he was told to tend it and keep it. And God made all the trees that were good for food, but the tree of life was also in the midst of the garden. And there was also the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. And God commanded the man, saying, Of every tree in the garden you may freely eat, but of the tree of the knowledge of good and evil you shall not eat of it, for in the day you eat of it, you will surely die. And God said, It is not good that the man should be alone, I will make a helper suitable for him. And God caused a deep sleep to fall upon Adam, and while he slept, he took a rib out of him, and closed up the flesh. And the rib, which God took from man, he made a woman, and he brought her unto the man.
This is now bone of my bones, and flesh of my flesh, and she shall be called woman, because she was taken out of man.
Now the serpent was more cunning than all the beasts of the field.
Did God say, You shall not eat of every tree in the garden?
We may eat of every tree in the garden, but of the tree in the midst of the garden, we must not eat of it, neither shall we touch it, lest we die.
You shall not surely die, for God knows that in the day you eat of it, then your eyes shall be opened, and you shall be as gods, knowing good and evil.
She believed the words of the serpent, and now she saw the fruit as good for food, and desirable to make one wise. Soon the temptation was more than she could stand. She reached out her hand, took the fruit, and ate of it.
I have fruit from the forbidden tree, it will make us wise.
Adam loved Eve, and so he also ate of the forbidden fruit. And their eyes were opened and they knew they were naked, so they sewed fig leaves to cover themselves. And they heard the Lord God, walking in the garden, in the cool of the day. Adam, where are you?
I heard your voice in the garden and I was naked, and I hid myself.
Who told you you were naked? Have you eaten from the tree where I commanded you not to eat?
The woman you gave to be with me, she gave me of the tree, and I did eat.
What is this that you have done?
The serpent tricked me, and I did eat.
Because you have done this, you are cursed above all cattle and all the beasts of the earth. Upon your belly you shall go, and you shall eat dust all the days of your life. And I will put enmity between you and the woman, between your seed and her seed. It shall bruise your head, and you shall bruise his heel. Woman, I will increase your sorrow and conception. In sorrow you will bring forth children. Your desire will be for your husband, and he is responsible for you. Adam, because you heeded to the voice of your wife, and eaten of the tree of which I commanded you not to, the ground is cursed for your sake. In toil you shall eat of it all the days of your life. Thorns and thistles it will bring to you. In the sweat of your face you will eat bread, till you return to the ground from which you were taken. For dust you are, and unto dust you shall return.